Everybody, I thought that was common knowledge. Is that not common knowledge?
You're saying he watched him?
He watched Jay-Z?
Yo. We are Check out the full podcast. Link below.
Favorite collab albums of all time. I can think of collab albums from Jay-Z and Kanye West. This is actually the 6-year anniversary of Super Slimey, Young Thug, and Future, Lil Baby, Lil Durk. Collab albums have become gimmicky at a certain point. Like there was a point where even 2 years ago where it was DaBaby and NBA YoungBoy dropped the project, and I feel like people didn't even get that a chance. I'm gonna be honest with you. People were like, yo, man, all right, bro.
With the Clay album cover?
Yeah, we've had enough of the collab album. In reality though, what are some of your favorite collab albums of all time? I'm gonna kick this to Just first though.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan of collab albums, but my favorite is always gonna be Jay-Z and Kanye West, Watch the Throne. This is two of my favorite artists, like ever. To hear what they did, I was younger too. Like yeah, all right, bet these niggas is here. So that's my favorite collab album. But outside of that, I don't really like. It got gimmicky, and then for two, I feel like one artist, it's a compromise there, and I don't. The compromising, I feel like that dumbs down an artist. I don't really like collab albums. I like features, but a whole project together, I don't really mess with it. Strong second would be Kids See Ghosts. That's one of my favorites.
Ooh. That's the one people don't talk about.
I like that one. I like that take.
Kanye again.
That's a sleeper right there.
Kanye and Kid Cudi, we complain a lot about our favorite artists collabing. We're like, we don't get our favorite artists like doing collab albums, but we have gotten a lot of like high quality collab albums. Like Kid Cudi and Kanye West doing a collab album, that's a big deal. You know what, one of my favorites of all time? Method Man and Redman, Blackout or something like that. Yeah, like as a kid, that's when I heard it. It was like in the 1999-ish. Method Man and Redman were like two dope stoners, I guess they kind of labeled themselves. Then they dropped that album. Rock Wilder, remember Rock Wilder? Produced the album. Hard hitting beats. The combination of the two styles just mixed really well for me. And then right after they came out with How High, the movie. I just like that chemistry between the two. And at that time, people weren't doing that, like doing collab albums as much. So that was really one of the first ones that really stood out to me. Another collab album, I thought JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown. That was a fantastic collab. That was one of the better ones that I heard.
That might be one of the better albums of the year, period.
Yeah.
I think it's top 10.
Fantastic.
That's top 5. It might be top 5. Outside of the ones you mentioned, just because, I mean, come on. Like, Watch the Throne, iconic.
What about R. Kelly and Birdman?
What is it called? Best of Both Worlds?
How is that Best of Both Worlds?
Wait, hold on.
No, you're thinking Jay-Z.
Jay-Z
and R. Kelly
what am I talking about?
Had Best of Both Worlds.
That was a legit
then
Best of Both
Birdman
Worlds.
and R. Kelly was supposed to make Best of Both Worlds too.
Yeah, no, I got one that to me is bigger than all of the other ones we mentioned outside of Watch the Throne. And it has to be What a Time to Be Alive.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That was a good one.
Like, that was a very controversial project. I remember people saying they hated it. It was polarizing. There was people saying there was no skips. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? Like, I personally was on the side of every song was damn near a banger. Yo, people forget that was the same year Future had dropped DS2. Oof. 2015, bro. Future was on fire. Drake was on fire.
I'm right there with you because if you're reading this, the Too Late came out DS2, so that's hard number 3 for me, bro. That was iconic. That joint,
crazy album.
Drake and 21 Savage. I think that's gonna go down.
That was my next one.
I was gonna say that's gonna go down as one of the better ones.
But you know the problem with that one, which everybody kind of knows. I think it's a fair criticism too. Like, come on, man. Like, that was a Drake album. The best song on the album, the most iconic song, has to be Rich Flex.
Yeah, Rich Flex.
21, and you do something for me. That's the most iconic song on that project. And 21 had a very good verse.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he was probably the most standout. I'm sorry on this song, but in general, I think that project was a Drake project featuring 21. Man, like, we got to be.
If you say
Let's
so.
keep it a buck.
What about Jay Electronica and Jay-Z?
Oh, okay, all right, bro. I done fucked up with this answer, bro, because that's top tier, bro.
Which
that
one?
is a top tier project, a written testimony.
Oh, with Jay Electronica. We made a joke because it's actually just Jay Electronica's album.
Thank you.
But Jay-Z is on damn near every second of that album.
Thank you.
I told you it was a great album. You're like, it's okay.
No, that's not true.
That was when you were like a podcast jit.
No,
where you were still new in the podcast
knock
game.
it off. My criticism was always people trying to act like this was a J Electronica album. I say, Hov,
you go back. And
I say Hov carried the project.
Go back and look at the podcast.
What did you say?
Given the project, I said, yo, this is a B+ or an A project.
It was
and
like a C.
You said like C, and I was like, no. And then your explanation was
Hov carried the project.
So what? That has no impact on the music that was on the project.
You drop a solo album and you got features that overshadow you, bro. Like I got to take some points off, bro. I have to.
Are you crazy?
A solo album?
No, I give you that. I give you that.
What are you talking
I'm not
about?
taking no points off. What are you talking about?
Nobody does that.
Travis Scott.
That's not supposed to happen, bro.
Travis Scott's whole album has everybody else shining on it. Like, what are you talking
That's
about?
cap. Travis Scott does his thing.
I did want to bring this up, which is very controversial.
Go ahead.
This on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I keep seeing this convo. I just want to make sure we all agree here. Kanye absolutely washed Jay-Z on Watch the Throne. Kanye washed Jay-Z. Like that's. I thought that everybody. I thought that was common knowledge. Is that not common knowledge?
You're saying he washed him?
He washed Jay-Z on Watch the Throne.
Nah, you got.
When you say washed, are you saying like 60-40, like 70-30?
Yes.
70-30. I say 70-30.
Yeah. What's the definition of a wash?
70-30.
That's a good question.
70-30. Watch. That's just that's just me for PR.
That's conjecture.
That's for PR.
That's conjecture.
Because I thought Jay-Z had some really good verses, but I definitely think Kanye beat him.
That starts a deeper conversation too, though, because like how much of Kanye's verses were written by Kanye?
That's true.
Oh, I don't know.
True. That's true.
You see how quick it is to discredit someone's contribution? Look at that. I just did the same thing and said, yo, Jay-Z carried J Electronica, and here he go discrediting Kanye. It's okay to discredit.
Okay, how about this? Kanye and Consequence. Kanye and Consequence both did really well on that album compared to Jay-Z.
No, but honestly, to answer your question, I would not say wash. I would not say wash. But I would say from a performance standpoint, the more memorable performances
really
to me
well
come
stated.
from Kanye.
Really well stated.
That's what I would say.
That was politician type.
No, it's facts though.
That was I'm serious. With that.
To say wash would be insane.
Production wise though, Kanye was responsible. I'm pretty sure for the production. Kanye was the guy that said, Jay-Z, you need to do this verse again. It doesn't sound right. How about that?
Hey, I'm ready to have a conversation when y'all are ready. It won't be on this podcast, but maybe a future one. Kanye West is the most important artist in hip hop history, and I don't think it's close. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna save the explanation for another day. We can keep it pushing.
All right,
we can keep it pushing. He's been a part of too many moments in so many different eras and so many different factors. It's impossible to argue the opposite.
Listen to the full episode. Link below.